This amendment actually removes the increase in the gas tax, the 6 cents. It takes it away. Our constituents have said we do not want an increase in our gas tax. They've been taxed enough. All of the CCA money, that's increased our gas prices, 40, 50 cents a gallon. That needs to go over into the transportation budget, and we would not need this at all.
Mr. Speaker, I am hearing about this proposed tax increase as much as I'm hearing about any other tax increase that we've considered on the floor here this session. This is a point of major concern for our constituents. Please listen to them.
This amendment will remove the increases on diesel, propane, and biodiesel. The state of Washington already ranks 3rd highest in fuel prices in the U.S. I'm asking that we not penalize our truck drivers and that we adopt this amendment today so that we can help them continue to thrive in our state.
A good plurality of this budget goes to transit and electrification and charging and ferries and electric ferries. So you're expecting the working man, the diesel people like me, to pay for all of that. And I just think it's not right, and I encourage you to support this amendment.
Why should we tax those that have diesel vehicles, truckers, agriculture, tractors? You heard earlier this morning about the farmers. What it takes to get food to the table, to the stores, to where it needs to be. Diesel is what powers that. Not batteries, not a bunch of other stuff. Diesel is already more expensive in the state of Washington than most everywhere else in the nation.
Right now, Mr. Speaker, the cost of diesel in the state of Washington is over 60 cents higher per gallon than anywhere else in the country. Mr. Speaker, at some point, we have to give relief to our working families and our seniors. And we could do it right now, Mr. Speaker, by voting yes for this amendment.
Mr. Speaker, what this amendment does is it removes a $4 per tire increase when you replace your tires. While in and of itself, $16 may seem like a minor inconvenience, given all the other underlying taxes and increases in this bill, this adds up.
Mr. Speaker, we hear so often about this state's regressive tax system. This is a regressive tax. We all want to fund infrastructure. That's not our dispute. We just think there are better ways, less regressive ways to fund infrastructure. Again, these fees, it's chip, chip, chip. Oh, it's just $4 a tire. It's not that much money. I mean, to a single mom waiting tables to support her kids, another $16 just to change her tires, that's a major cost. Please vote yes on the amendment.
We have an affordability crisis, Mr. Speaker. We've talked about it from day one when you and I met the very first time. Our people are hurting, and this is going to do nothing but add to that affordability crisis. So many facets of this are going to harm hardworking citizens. I urge you to say no and join me in voting against this.
Mr. Speaker, I believe that it comes down to priorities. I believe it comes down to utilizing existing resources. I've been talking about this for a long time. I believe it's about using things like the Climate Commitment Act, which is already a tax, so we could redirect those dollars. I believe it's about looking at how do we more efficiently use the revenues that are coming in? How do we look at reforms? How do we deliver projects better? How do we get out of our own way with regulation that we've just imposed on our own agencies to have to carry out all these things and just make it more expensive to do the work in front of us? Mr. Speaker, this is tough because I, along with a good gentleman from the 27th and many others, have had to navigate a transportation budget that has been one of the most difficult things that we've ever done. And I know, Mr. Speaker, that in order to keep Washington moving, we have to have the revenue to do that. But, Mr. Speaker, it comes to a point Well, we are putting this on the backs of Washingtonians with an ever-increasing burden of taxation.
We need to prioritize our spending. We have $3 billion in Climate Commitment Act money, 90% of which does not do things to improve the environment. So we got about $2.7 billion of Climate Commitment Act money that we could spend on this. Mr. Speaker, before we raise the price of tires, license fees, title fees for your car, gas taxes, diesel fuel that's going to raise the price of everybody's groceries. Before we do all that, we need to look at our priorities and find pockets of money that we already collect. So, Mr. Speaker, I urge a no on this bill. I think, again, that we need to go back to the drawing board and we need to refrain from raising taxes on ordinary working people. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.